My pranam at the lotus feet of Param Premamoy Sri Sri Thakur, Paramaradhya Jagat Janani Sri Sri Vadama, Param Pujya Pa Sri Sri Varda, Param Pujya Pa Sri Sri Acharya Dev. My regards to all the esteemed workers of satsang, my dear mothers and brothers in faith, lovers of existence, admirers of satsang. I would like to use this opportunity to welcome all of you to the 22nd anniversary of inauguration of the Holy Sri Mandir of Yuga Purushottam Parama Brahma Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra in the city of Chennai, and the holy arrival of Param Pujyapat Sri Sri Dada. 22 years ago, on this holy land, this sacred Sri Mandir of Yuga Purushottam was inaugurated in the lotus hands of Param Pujyapat Sri Sri Dada, in the presence of his family members. This is the temple of the Yuga Purushottam. Yuga Purushottam is the prophet of the age. He is the manifestation of human perfection. He is God incarnate. God himself comes in human form as the manifestation of human perfection. As the prophet of the age, he comes as the most transformed and most evolved and most reformed person of that age on the earth. God has made man after his own image. Every human being comes with godly qualities. Every human being is on an eternal journey to realize God. When a devotee asks Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, Thakur, what is the difference between Jivatma and Paramatma? What is the difference between soul and Supreme Soul? Sri Sri Thakur asked him, have you seen the sea? The devotee replied, yes, Thakur, I have seen the sea so many times. Thakur said, the waves that come on the sea are Jivatmas, and the sea is Paramatma. Wave comes from the sea, it goes up, and it then merges with the sea again. That is the objective of Jivatma, the soul. It emerges from the Paramatma, from the Creator himself, and it goes back and merges with the Paramatma again. That's the journey of the soul. So the soul is on this eternal journey to achieve the Supreme Soul. If the wave does not recognize the sea, it's going to be disastrous for itself. If the soul does not recognize the Supreme Soul, it can be disastrous. Our journey continues to move progressively if we recognize and try to realize the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Father. Supreme Father himself comes as the prophet in every age to help human beings recognize the Supreme Soul, to understand their destination, and to help human beings continue on that path. So when a human being accepts Purushottam, the prophet of the age, as his master, his journey towards his destination is accelerated. He moves on the path of progress, transformation, and reformation. So what happens when a human being accepts the Purushottam as his master, as his guru? The first and foremost thing that happens to him is awakening of mastery within him. Since God has made every human being after his own image, the godly qualities, the mastery within the human being comes alive. Every human being comes with certain distinct qualities. Those distinct qualities come to the fore. Man succeeds in recognizing the unique potential with which he has been born. When a man accepts Purushottam as his master, transformation in his character takes place. A person's willpower is enriched, intelligence is developed, his mind becomes sharper, his perception becomes sharper as well. He is endowed with supreme consciousness and profound wisdom. Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra says, wisdom destroys confusion and gives discerning eyes to man. So man gets discerning eyes. He can distinguish between good and bad. He can foresee his future. He can find solutions to his problems. He develops intuitive power, which helps him understand any danger or risk that comes on his way. He becomes a man of competence, intelligence, wisdom, efficiency, effectiveness, capability. He becomes alert, agile, sharp, keen. When the spirit of the Supreme Father is awakened within him, he feels abundance of energy within him. The Supreme Father creates the life force within him. The Supreme Father creates velocity within him. He moves on the path of progress, emancipation, transformation. The cycle must be lying idle, but if a cyclist starts paddling the cycle and applies force, velocity is created in the cycle and the cycle keeps moving. If you blow a balloon, it starts inflating. When you enter steam in the steam engine, it starts running. Similarly, when the Supreme Father brings in the force of life within the human being starts moving on the path of progress. The cyclist knows at what speed to paddle. He doesn't paddle too slow, nor does he paddle too fast. If that happens, the cycle may lose balance and may fall down. The Supreme Father knows how to help us find that balance in our life. In the midst of ambiguities and pulls and pushes in life, he brings in that balance. Like the cyclist brings balance in the cycle while paddling it by applying the right amount of force in the right manner, in the right direction. Similarly, the Supreme Father creates balance within us to help us stay on course and not to fall off balance. Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, who is the prophet of the age, embodiment of the Supreme Father, is the hope for hopeless. He is the help for the helpless. He is the shelter for the shelterless. He is the direction for the directionless human beings. Millions of people have found transformation, emancipation in their lives by making him their love center. Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is the love center of millions of people in this earth. This holy Sri Mandir of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is a symbol of hope and aspiration for thousands and thousands of people in South India. Today, man has lost his relationship. Sri Sri Thakur has helped man find new relationship by being the cementing factor in man's relationship with others. If you keep on putting brick after brick, can we build a wall? No, we need to use cement, which will hold the bricks together. We need a strong foundation on which the wall can stand. Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is the foundation of our life. He is the cementing factor in our relationship. He helps us stay together with our environment, with our family, with our children, with our friends and neighbors and others. We find new meaning of relationship when he becomes the common interest for all of us. Today, Sri Sri Thakur is not there in flesh and blood, but he has left behind the legacy of Acharya Parampara. Acharya Dev is the living embodiment of Sri Sri Thakur. If we want to understand Sri Sri Thakur, we have to understand him by following the Acharya Dev. The only mission of Acharya Dev's life is to establish Sri Sri Thakur in the heart of every human being in this world. His only mission is to establish Sri Sri Thakur and his ideology. His only mission is to spread the message of being and becoming to the man, to the needy human society. If we become Acharya-centric, we can understand our living ideal, Sri Sri Thakur. My dear mothers and brothers in faith, lovers of existence, today is a great occasion. It is a great occasion to remember that we are the children of the Supreme Father. We are the deserving children of the Supreme Father. We have come with enormous potential, unlimited, infinite capability. But we need to truly recognize our potential by aligning ourselves with Sri Sri Thakur, who is the fulfiller of our potential, who is the fulfiller of our instincts. As we celebrate this 22nd anniversary of the inauguration of the holy Sri Mandir of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, we must take this pledge that we will not let this human life go waste. We will continue to be in the journey of evolution from human being to a superior human being and to an even more superior human being, and realize Sri Sri Thakur. We must help one and all find the true meaning of life by helping them realize the message of Sri Sri Thakur, the message of being and becoming. Once again, I would like to welcome all of you to this grand celebration, the celebration which is going on virtually on an online platform because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But the zeal and enthusiasm has not diminished a bit. We all have been charged with the divine spirit of Purushottam. Let's continue to be in that spirit. Let's all be blessed. Let the mankind be blessed. Jai Guru.